The new expansion has brought us a new legendary Aqua Breather that looks super cool, and a legendary weapon that is split into two, a staff and a spear. So everybody has been grinding to get them, especially because the legendary weapons, you can actually sell them. But not only are they super expensive, as they require like 3,000 gold to craft, so end up being around 7,000 gold to actually buy in the trading post. But they also need an insane amount of currency to actually be crafted as well. Currency that you can be getting by doing events in each of these maps. But it's very hard. So much that people have been trying to find better ways of actually getting this currency. One of them right now is doing this particular event, Creation 23, over and over again as it spawns more to give you more currency. But is this actually worth it? Or is there somewhere else that you can farm this currency? On this video, we're going to go through how to do this particular farm, what are the benefits of it, and in my opinion, a better way of actually farming this currency instead of farming this event over and over again. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live every morning, and let's get into it. First of all, why do people actually farm this? Well, the reason is because you need gifts that require the currency from this map. You need 5 of the map currency while also getting 500 of the material that you get from harvesting in these maps to make the legendary. The thing is that you can change the map currency, 5 of them, for one of the gathering ones. So you can farm events and then transform it into the gathering one, 5 to 1. So what people do is that they go to the spot with this one event, just keeps happening over and over again to get in total 3,000 of this currency. As every time you kill this, you get around 30 for the pre-event and the actual event. And then you switch maps to somewhere else to the event again, and so on and so on. It is also very nice because it actually makes you get this heart right here, which you want to do every day anyways. And you end up triggering the natural abundance mastery to give you a bonus reward daily, 20 of them. With this mastery, I was able to actually get around 40 gold per hour between rare and dry gear and all the little items that I would get, which is definitely not bad. It also gave me a good amount of experience, as I was around here when I started, and in 30 minutes I got like what, 1 million experience? Not horrible, especially if you're going for spirit shards. The problem is that, well, the experience actually has diminishing returns. The more you do this event, the less experience you get. So in terms of experience, I would probably recommend you guys go to something else like rifts or just random events in the map. I will also be giving you the currency. The gold also runs out after the first dailies, and then you end up at around, I don't know, 25 gold per hour, which is also not horrible, but not like something that is pretty big. And yeah, well, that doesn't matter. We're doing this for the currency, right? I mean, look at this, guys. I got 220 of the map currency in 30 minutes. That's huge, right? Well, you need 3,000. Yeah, sure, it's nice to just sit here and move maps, but sometimes there's not a map and you're just sitting here. And it's pretty chill because you don't have to move, you don't have to think, you just kind of like actively game this. But this will require like 6 hours of gameplay to actually get to the amount you want. And that's without even considering the fact that you still need to get this currency in the second map, which has nothing to do with the first one. So what do? Thankfully for you, I have another method that is, I don't know, 10 times better than this. If you go around any of the maps, the first one or the second one, and you actually just gather something, you're gonna see that you're gonna get the possibility of getting yourself a little bit of the currency. Look at that. Now the difference is that it's not the map currency that you require 5 of this to transform into one of the other ones. This is the one. So each time you chop a tree, you can consider it an entire event. And sometimes it can trigger multiple times, right? 1. Okay, let's try again. Look at that, we got 2 right there, which is essentially 10 of the currency. So just 3 trees equals an entire event of the Creature 23 if you get lucky, and otherwise 6. 6 trees, you can do that in like less than a minute. The other event, it does take for long. And there are definitely moments, especially when you're going the little herbs, where they're all stacked up. It is way faster than doing the actual event. Now, doing the event is not bad. It's kind of fun, it's pretty chill. For the gathering, you have to be super fast, just boom, 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 going from place to place. But it is more efficient. There's not really any way around it. You ideally want for this your item booster that you can get from your just normal boosters or gathering or your candy corn gobbler, and getting gathering tools of bounty so you can get an extra strike to get more possibilities of getting these items. You can get this from Lion's Arch in this little star here with the guy that sells gathering tools. You can also use the Black Lion booster, but that one is a little bit expensive to get, so really think about if you actually want to do that. I was actually doing this while doing my chest run yesterday, and as I was getting around 70 gold per hour, I would just go from one chest to the other, and when I saw little herbs or anything around it that was close to the chest, I would just boom, farm it, and I was getting a lot of this beautiful currency while also getting a lot of gold. If you don't want to lose your mind and gathers every day, this is a very nice way of doing it. Just do your daily chest and gather things around it, and boom, you'll get your currency in no time. Of course, it is your decision on how you want to do this, which one is better for you, but this way you have the best options on your disposal. Personally, I think both of these ways of doing this kind of suck. I wish that you would just go around doing normal events and not just one, and I wouldn't have to gather. I kind of hope that ArenaNet gives us some different events in the world that actually give you the direct gathering currency instead of having to go in there and gather. I think it would be a good way, a good middle ground for this, so we are more incentivized to move around the map instead. But realistically, this is a very, it's a pretty big grind, and it should be a big grind. It is a legendary at the end of the day, but just make us, do the grind in a fun way instead of whatever this is. But let me know what you guys think. Tell me if you think it's not really that big of a deal. Which one would you prefer to do? And yeah, there you go. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live and see me make my second anchor to actually bind it, because the one I sold it. And see you around. Ciao, ciao.